Look. Anyways, what's good, y'all? So yeah, I finally got my OBS fixed. It's been a while, like since my PC broke down and whatever, but yeah, as you guys saw that first clip, we did it. But we not done there. We actually gotta send stuff to him. So in this one, we're just gonna be cooking up 2 loops, sending them out, and yeah, so let's just get started. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what he's looking for at the moment, so we're just gonna be cooking up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into this kit I'm working on, and I'm gonna just pull out some phrases, some melodies. Switch it down like to A. Let's go with lower tempo for this. I just feel like it could be something crazy with the bounce. Yeah, that just kind of adds a little bit of like high-end texture. So let's find another phrase to throw on this. I kind of got a little bit of bounce, so let's switch this up to A as well. Bring it down an octave just so we can fill up that low end. Alright, so now let's just look for like a lower end brass or like some sort of bass just to fill up the low end. Just copy this over, just bring it down. Let's just like try to add some top end, and I literally think that's all we need. Let's try not to overcomplicate this really. Let's scroll through these. I kind of want some sort of lead or some sort of key. Let's just copy this over and let's just scroll through some presets. Let's export this out just because Portal kind of starts a little late. It's not really consistent, so let's just do that. That's fire, but I'm just gonna add a low piano just because the bass does fill up the low end, but it doesn't fulfill it. It just kind of feels empty, you know. So let's just add the root notes, and I think that should be it. Now let's just kind of arrange it. Let's have everything in the start, just because when you send a loop out, you want them to hear everything. In actual songs, you want to just spread it out, make it come in one by one, but like when you want someone to use your stuff, they're not gonna sit through the whole loop. They're just gonna I don't like this next loop. So kind of my thought process on that. So yeah, let's just arrange this. I think for the verse, we're just gonna have this part and the basses, and just bring this part back in. And so yeah, let's go to the master now. Let's just Alt R, and now it should render out, and we can change the pitch and everything. So yeah, now that we have the loop here, let's just put it on stretch, and let's pitch it down. Actually, let's pitch it up 300 cents because that always sounds good. Let's see what it sounds like. That's crazy right there. So yeah, we just want to keep it simple, so let's just go on to the next one without overcomplicating that, and let's just start it. This time I'm gonna do a MIDI instead of flipping a sample. So let's start with a piano just to hear every single note, and let's actually go with a higher BPM on this one. Let's go with like 162, and I usually just turn on the metronome just to kind of hear something in my head. So let's go with F minor. Start with a basic F minor chord. You know, that sounds good. What if we just change the sound out? All right, let's just go through some presets. I don't think it needs effects, but like you never know what happens. So let's actually render this out as an audio file just so we can flip it a little bit more and have that as a second layer. Let's reverse it, see what it sounds like. Stretch it to 2 bars. Switch it down an octave as well. What we're gonna do, just gonna route these to the mixers, pan this one to the left, this one to the right. Let's just add a simple low piano every 2 bars. Let's add some strings to this. Kind of copy the same chord pattern right here. Stereoize this just a little bit, just so it kind of spreads out in our headphones. Anyways, let's go into my kit I'm working on. Let's just drag in a bass, make this envelope just so it doesn't clash into each other. And again, let's just keep it simple. I think for the second part of the hook, we should add some sort of phrase. I'm gonna go into Eternal Volume 3 right here. Let's try to find some sort of lead. Yeah, this thing sounds crazy. So yeah, I kind of already have it arranged. We're just gonna export it. We're gonna change the key. Yeah, that's kind of my process on how I make these types of samples. I'm gonna add drums on this, play the final beat, and yeah, that's gonna be it for me. If you want some of my drums or some of the kits I use, it's gonna be linked in the description, and I'm gonna have codes on there for discounts for you guys. And yeah, and I'm out.